Hello out to all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear and listening into another video from me. And for this one, I just wanted to lay down. I know it's way too preemptive to do this, but it's stuck in my head, and I'm gonna go with it. Um, my prediction for the launch date of the Nintendo Switch is March 10th. Firstly, because of the fact that Kimishima basically said that Nintendo is expecting to have shipped 2 million hardware units. So that tells me that they're not expecting this. It's not going to be out for a long time before their fiscal year ends, but it is launching in March. So that gives you a kind of a wide window. My guess is March 10th because it's Mario Day and all that stuff. But it could really be from March 10th to March 17th. That's the window. I think that's when it's going to launch in that window of time. Um, the reason I go with March 10th is just because it's more of a day that Nintendo can kind of promote, and it's heavily recognized. It's heavily acknowledged that day is basically is Mario Day. March 10th spells out Mario if you use the shorthand version of March, um, which I think that would be a good idea. Plus, that gives them 3 weeks to have those 2 million units that they expect to be sold. Though I figure that will probably be sold out within like the first week, if not the first 2 to 3 days, and then from there on they'll have more they'll have more units produced and shipped out and stuff like that. So heck, they could have like more than 2 million units produced anyway. They probably just they're figuring that's how many will be shipped. So they probably will have more on hand in warehouses to be able to be shipped out if the demand calls for it. Hopefully they will, because I'm pretty sure that even if it doesn't do great as a console overall, they're going to knock that 2 million out pretty quick. So that's just my guess. But between March 10th and March 17th, because I'm figuring they're going to want 2 to 3 weeks time to kind of collect data and things like that. I don't think they want to do it over a 3 day period, though they might also do that, but that's not what I'm guessing at. My guess is March 10th. That is my official guess at it, and that is what I'm going to stick with. I'm not going to flip flop back and forth. Like if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's just my guess on it. Heck, I was right about what time window they would actually put out their announcement of what it was, which was the preview. So I could be right about this, even though this is probably something that is a little bit more precise. And there's no guaranteeing that I'd be right because there are 30 other fucking days in March. I just know for sure they're not launching it on the very last day of the month because that really wouldn't do them any good. but yeah, that's it. I just wanted to throw my guess out there kind of early, and I will come back to this and see if I'm right or wrong eventually. Once they tell us on January 12th, anyway, what they're planning and when they're going to launch it. So that was it. That's all I had to say. You guys can go ahead and drop down your guesses in the comment section about what day they'll launch it if you want. Like, you don't have to, but if you want to, just for the fun of doing it. But that's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.